What's up? What's up, everybody? It's not the right orientation, but that's where it is. So I'm enjoying my corner bakery, and yes, I'm eating, and it's live. This is my this is my this is my Friday on a Monday. But the most important thing that I think we should be talking about while we take food for granted, and it's been bothering me for a while, and I think everyone should be attuned to what's going on in the world today. And it's just another story of why all these restaurants are going through a lot of problems in this country. And yet there are other intervening problems that have been going on since we became America from the beginning. And in our lifetime, being a baby boomer, and the other different Gen Zs and all these other categories every 10 years that they put people in, we should be concerned about our freedoms. We've already had a taste of what it is in this country when you're talking about the pandemic. Everything is being shut down. And now we're getting a part two of more BS. Stuff that I seen as a child is coming back around again. People taking away your freedoms. People attacking journalism. People attacking the free speech. I would say even attacking where you eat. Why are we as Americans going through all these problems trying to make our life worse when we should be enjoying ourselves? This is a free country. We help other people keep from starving. Of course, we make a lot of mistakes, but we try. We don't need a dictatorship in this country. We don't need anything that resembles a dictatorship. Yeah, you can make changes here and there. You should have been doing the job in the beginning if you didn't like what you saw. You should be doing things to protect people in this country from the beginning. It does not make any sense for a certain person taking away certain freedoms. I'm saying it my own way. I don't want to write this stuff down. Because as a baby boomer, seeing this stuff on TV with civil rights and all this other kind of stuff, it's really pissing me off. I can be very dramatic. I don't need the subscriptions either. I don't need anything from anybody. When it comes to this point, I think it should be a massive boycott. I don't say not going to restaurants or anything, but I think restaurants should put signs up and saying, we don't have to take this anymore. We do business the way we want to do business. We don't care about all this other kind of stuff that you're trying to throw in. Ignorant people are going to be ignorant people no matter what. Some people are going to put their head in the sand no matter what. You don't have to be a part of any organization no matter what, but you know your rights. And if everyone would only get themselves together and quit discriminating against one another and get together and get certain people out of office that need not be in office anymore. I enjoy working hard because that's what we were put on this planet for. We have evolved. We don't need to go back. We don't need kings. We don't need queens. But those who have kings, let them stay kings for that country. We don't need kings here, and we don't need dictators. You're allowed to do anything you want to in this country. Sometimes it goes way beyond what you should be doing. We still need to take care of the homeless here. It's not being done. People have a one-track mind. All of those people who have died for us, nonviolent and all this other kind of stuff, that's in the past. We've seen riots, countless riots here. People being deceived by politicians, not putting their money where their mouth is. Restaurants closing. And for what? I don't think we have people in our government that are loyal, that are loyal to this country. I don't think so. I can say a whole lot more. I know I'm jumping around. Well, I'm trying to get my point across. Going to work, buying groceries, taking care of your loved ones, those are the bottom things that we all do. And this country is divided over someone who doesn't show presidential excellence. We don't have a leader of the free world anymore, and America is not as great. America was not as great during the civil rights and is not as great now. It could be better. We haven't even been around that long. We haven't been around as the United States for thousands and thousands of years. We've only been around for hundreds of years. And now we're being tainted by bad people who are starting to come out of the closet as evil. We knew they were evil. The writing is on the wall. And what you do with evil people? You throw them out. That's what you do. Drinking my vanilla sweet cream, toast. I'm going to have to eat this up right now. But it is ridiculous what I see. No one who is in charge of the free world, and it's not a free world because you still have people in there who think that they own else. If I was able to visit every country and taste everyone's food and be nice to people, I would love to do that. But we can't do that because we have people around here who think that they have to use weapons of mass destruction to tear down someone else's land. What we saw on TV was disgusting and disgraceful. The person without a suit should be the president of the United States. It could be funny, yeah. But what we saw was the real president of the United States, a person who fights for his own country. And you have someone in there I would say that those people that are in office should not be there. And yes, I think World War III is going to be in this country. It's not going to be outside this country. World War IV will be outside this country. But World War III is in this country. Because you heard them say you're starting World War III. That's who's starting World War III. And I have to go through this again. Stuff been going on since the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and 60s, and 70s, and 80s, and 90s. 2024, 2025, and we're still going through the same old thing. We're supposed to be getting better, not worse. Not going backwards, but forward. Stuff like this. When I'm telling you what's going on, I'm doing okay. Hi, little dog. I just can't hold back. I could say worse things, but I'm not. I'm just a regular person here working hard like everybody else, enjoying the fruits of labor, but I can't sit back and not say anything up to the point. I don't walk the streets, but maybe I will have to walk the streets to get these people out of office that don't need to be there. They don't need to be there. None of them needs to be there. We should be able to go anywhere we want to because that's what it's boiling down to. Them trying to keep us in one little box. Don't want us to go anywhere. That's why they don't want you to make any money. They think money can buy everything. Well, if you take from the little man, then the little man can take from you. So you're going to take Social Security and mess around with, you're going to take care and mess around with that. This is a country that's supposed to be very rich in resources, even digital technology. And you're having someone in this country who does not need to be in this country who's telling the president what to do. Do we have to go to the space? Or should I say, do we have to go to space? I said, let's go back 30 or 40 years. We don't have to go nowhere in space. Just take care of the stuff down here. Forget your little spaceships. We don't need that. We don't need that type of technology. You can't take care of the people here. I don't care how much money you make. You won't be able to take it with you no way. But if you're going to take away from the common man, the common woman, the common person, whatever word you want to use, political correctness, then we should take from you. This BS has got to stop. And the one way it's going to stop is get you all out of office, period. We saw what happened in the beginning of the year. You just showed us an example of what can happen if all 300 million Americans would just say we had enough. And that's including the ones who made a big mistake in the beginning, who shouldn't have been voting for you in the first place. And this is Robin Deschamps. I need to eat my breakfast while I still can. Because if I can help it, no one's going to take anything from me. Now, I'm sure you don't want no one to take anything from you. I'll see you in my next video. Maybe with something more nice and kind. The people are nice and kind, but the politicians are not. Except for the ones that are talking a lot and saying something. Not the ones who do nothing. Not the ones who want to steal money and make everybody rich. And yes, my name is Robin. And I'm old school. And if I was able to steal from the rich, I would. That's what I said. We got a lot of modern Robin Hoods out there. You should believe some of those stories that you learned about when you was a kid. That's why we have superheroes out there dying for us, not lying for us. I'll see you in my next video, folks. I didn't want it to be a Virgo, but it ended up that way. Savannah Bieber. Savannah Bieber. What's happening, y'all? Lily the dog. Hello. How you doing? I was trying to stay loyal to my little craft here, food, coffee, stuff like that. How am I going to mix the two up and talk about and be unrealistic and not say anything about nothing? It's hard to do. Especially if you're a baby boomer and you've seen it all and been through it all, and it's coming back around again. And it's up to the younger people to carry on. I didn't do much then, but I'm doing more now because I'm talking on video live. If it didn't say nothing back then, you see me now, because it's not just for me, it's for those after me. If I can do anything to stir up trouble, then it's time for me to stir up some trouble. We're subject to lose everything. We already know that. A fire can do it. Wind can do it. Earthquake can do it. Including the wrong type of men. I said men. I'm not going to say women. I'm going to say men, okay? Get it together. The hell with this political correctness. It's who's in office right now that's not doing the job. You should have voted for the other person anyway. And half of America didn't even vote. I'll see you in my next video, folks. Have a great day.